This is a top 15 matchup featuring Big Ten versus ACC. Conferences with a long shared history on the hardwood and new look lineups in football. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see, the Clemson Tigers taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For Ncaa Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Tigers will kick this away to start us off. Kickoff booted out of bounds. The offense will start now from the 40. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. So it looks like the penalty will be accepted by the head coach, and the offense will pick up some yardage there. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Oregon.
And they hand it off to the back. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Moore. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Early adversity here. They face a third down in the opening possession. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. With the catch, it's low. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set out now at the 44.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Receiver in motion now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab behind the line, it's Stewart. Finding some room at the 25. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defensive coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
The Ducks keep the football on the move.
Let's go! Let's go!
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Tight end makes the grab. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And they'll give it to the back. And they'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Back to pass. It's Moore. Looking to scramble. And he went out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down. Now this sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10.
The Ducks looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they'll get him down that time.
Interesting idea here near the goal line, relying on the speed to get to the edge. It didn't work out this time, but maybe give it another look later on.
Inside, looking for the touchdown. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today. And you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Randall. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. To throw, it's Klubnik. Oh, the pass is picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. Touchdown, Oregon. A big defensive score.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw, comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Randall. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. The back's got it. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Running with purpose. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Third down coming up after that running play. Back to throw. It's Klubnik. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short, your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking deep to the right side. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. Touchdown, Clemson. Way too much speed in that play. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Number 38, set to kickoff.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Benson. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. is out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Gonna run it. It's Hughes. Picks up the first, looking for more. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down.
Here we go, here we go.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it go on the move. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Now run it here. It's the running back with the ball. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now it's second down here. Looking downfield. It's Moore. Pulls it in. It's Stewart.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grab made by the tight end. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And the Ducks come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, Chris, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. This defense has gone to a different level, and that's why they're a national contender every single year.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. Play action here on first down. Looking for the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers. And now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
Drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Gonna run it. It's Haynes. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
Point after, up and good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Benson. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. To throw, it's Moore. Caught near the sticks, it's Stewart. The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch downfield. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Turner. And he stopped at the 18. Where Turner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it falls incomplete. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Looking deep down the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Oh, what a grab! And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And the Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking to pass. It's Klubnik. Catch made over the middle. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. Offense clicking now to first down at the 45. On 1st and 10, we'll get a throw. Lets it fly out of the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
Well, that's exactly what you love to see here in this 2-minute offense. You come up with a big play, and all of a sudden your mindset gets much more aggressive. You're not thinking just about 3 points. Maybe take some shots, get the ball into the end zone.
That's reeled in. It's Williams. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Caught over the middle. It's Randall. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, that's how you close a half up. But what a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
Here comes the point after attempt. And it's good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Bringing it out, it's Benson. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. To throw, it's Moore. Running out of time in the pocket. Moves out of the pocket. And is intercepted. He's found some room at the 45. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. So that's going to wrap up an interesting first half. We'll take a breath here, take a break in the booth, be back for the second half. The Ducks will kick this away to get the second half going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Turner. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Game of 14. That's a 1st down for the offense.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. On the ground, it's Haynes. The gain moves the ball to the 34. The Tigers come to the line in a hurry-up.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a 1st down.
And now the running back's got it again. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Dropping back. It's Klubnik. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down. This comes from offense moving quickly down the field.
Now, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Going for the touchdown here. And it's picked off in the end zone. Breaks into the open. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
The offense here, Chris, getting aggressive inside the red zone on 1st and 10. They take a shot near the goal line, and the defense does a great job of stepping in front of that for the interception.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down. 2nd down after that previous play. To bootleg here. He escapes the pocket. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And we're able to get him down.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Back to throw. It's Moore. Pressure is coming. Grab near the sticks. It's Bryant. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves left out of the pocket. Pulls it in. It's Moore. He'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. That'll be a 1st down.
Well, Chris, this is what we see all the time now in the modern game of college football. The quarterback's ability to not only throw the football, but the athletic ability to be able to create, get outside, put pressure on the defense, because he could take off and run it. And in this case, he makes a great throw for a 1st down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He's running out of time here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Handoff to the back. He breaks free. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
But throughout this game, they've shown a number of their base run plays in the 1st half, so it's good to mix in the counter here in the 2nd half, just in case the defense is starting to over-pursue. Keep an eye on if they pull that play again maybe later in this game.
That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and a receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
To the air. It's Moore. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. There's a screen pass to the running back. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Great patience here. Great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice 1st down.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. We'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run.
How about the tight end going down the middle of the field for a big gain? Good throw by the quarterback.
And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. The Ducks hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display.
Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Man, the defense comes up with a big play here, backed up close to their own goal line. But as an offensive coordinator, you're inside that 3-yard line at second and goal. If you're going to throw the ball, man, the ball has got to get out of that quarterback's hands quickly and not give the defense a chance to get after him and bring him down for a sack.
Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Oregon. They jump on top now here in the fourth. Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Randall. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. Drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. There's the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure the defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
First down, looking for more now. Tackles made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of the receivers that can make a play for you.
He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. And the Tigers come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Klubnik. That's reeled in. It's Williams. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Looking for a gap. It's Davidson. Showed off the stiff arm, but nowhere to go. He's held to a short gain.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. They'll try to run for the first down. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
Well, that run didn't go anywhere here on 3rd down. It'll bring up 4th down, and right now, late in the game, they've got to go for this. They've got to call their best 4th and short play and hope to keep the sticks moving.
Here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. 4th down. Drops back, looking to throw for it. QB to the tight end for a completion. They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going. 4th down conversion gives him a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. Got to get to the line quickly. Has a pass to the end zone. And he stopped just short, down to the 2, but an excellent run.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
They'll try to run this one in. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
What a touchdown by this offense. They're down 1 now, an extra point away from tying this game up with under 2 minutes to go.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he's going to be stopped short. The gutsy call doesn't work. They're still down a point here.
28, Clemson, 27.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
To kick this one away.
Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Is back out on the field. The defense has all 3 timeouts remaining, so they have to run a couple of plays here. And the wideout goes in motion. Grab behind the line. It's Moore. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Ducks expect to be able to just run this clock out in the final minute for the W. Takes the handoff. It's Hughes. And that run produces a decent game. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Looking downfield, it's Moore. It's an out route, the catch made. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Oregon.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W.
Military stunt.
Throwing off play action. Close to the tight end. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Ducks.
First big touchdown here late in this game to give them a 7-point lead. Now the big question is, do you go for 1 or go for 2 potentially to make it a 2-possession game?
Now the important point after attempt. The extra point up and good. So the lead now is 8 here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Turner. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Looking to throw. It's Klubnik. Fires it to the wideout. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB.